Yeah.
or add something to it.
Yeah.
Where with you, I can't see Diane Cannon doing that at all.
Well, she
With
would have
the
done a
same
good
script,
job, but it
maybe.
wouldn't have been the same character.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what people don't understand so much about actors creating roles.
Right.
It doesn't exist until you do it, you know? I mean, the lines in a screenplay are just lines, yeah. I mean, if the writer's good, like Waldo Salt, you know, he can give you a sense of the character. But it could be taken a million different ways.
Right.
You know, I mean, when I first read Vi, I thought to myself, well, I think that they want this person to be like a real jokester, you know, like a real kind of Bette Midler type, you know.
Right.
Although she
One-liners.
wasn't. Yeah, right, really quick, you know. But then I thought,
all like that.
Well, but then I thought, well, how can I be this person? Because I'm not like this. I'm the kind of person that has that personality, but when it comes out to actually doing the imitations and telling the joke, I always fuck it up, you know. And I can never.
Except when I'm drunk.
Right. I mean, I couldn't be a stand-up comedian. I couldn't do that. I mean, I have that energy and stuff, and I have maybe that desire to be that, but it always falls flat. You know, when it comes down to it, I'm just an ordinary person. You know, I'm not really a performer in terms of being a jester, you know, or being a comedian.
Or like in Las Vegas or something.
I don't do shtick. Yeah. You know, I can't. I would love to be able to do shtick, but I can't do it, you know? So, but then I said, well, maybe that's what this character is then. She's a person like me who would like to do shtick, but she can't do it, you know? So in other words...
What scene did you have to do? Do you remember?
I did the scene where...
This is just for me.
No, I don't mind.
I
did the scene where she tells me...
Who's she?
Sally. Jane comes in and says that she got this telegram from her husband and my boyfriend saying that they want us, and that when I'm working, and they want us to come and visit them, you know. And actually, Hal Ashby later told me that that's one of the reasons why I got the part, because nobody else that came in made that scene believable. Made it believable that she wouldn't go off, that she would stay there. When I was working with her, she was very professional in the sense that she was the character to me. She acted like the character, you know. In other words, she had the same relationship with me outside of the film than she did in the film, which was really, really helpful to me. It worked well with me because the fact that she was a kind of, you know, movie star and somebody I would look up to. And I was one of the few unknowns in the film. You know, there were like Bruce Dern and John Voight and her. And then me, you know, and I was nobody.
Because that's the first time I ever heard of you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you did all this background.
Well, I was nobody, you know. And if
you were somebody.
But I mean, in New York, in Hollywood, I was nobody, you know. And it's a big difference. And in films, you know. So I was I felt very confident professionally, you know, because I knew what I could do. But I think it was a really big help to me that she, what I was going to say is that since she was sort of a movie star, you know, I got a kick out of being able to sort of be the leader in the situation. You know, like Vi was sort of leading Sally, you know, in a lot of ways, right?
Because she was the
So
naive,
since I was given that position, because of our characters, it made me a lot more comfortable in dealing. I didn't have to deal with Jane, the movie star. You know, I could deal with her as Sally, you know, the character, and she always acted like that to me. She never, you know, expected me to defer to her in any way in terms of being a movie star, although, you know, she never came on like that to me, and so it made it much easier for me to do my job, you know. She's very sweet.
Just your impressions of getting an Oscar nomination. I mean, it is something.
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody gets them.
I was totally thrilled. I was really, really thrilled. I didn't even consider the possibility of it. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just thinking of getting through the film. And then when I began to realize there was a possibility of me getting a nomination, you know, I was really got interested in it. And then when I got the nomination, there's this whole time between when you get the nomination and when and the Oscar ceremony where everybody treats you like a queen.
February day.
Yeah, it's wonderful, you know, because you're like this winner or this possible winner. You know, it's a whole kind of magical period. It's confusing to me because you don't quite understand. You think it's maybe going to hopefully go on forever.
Yeah, right. And it doesn't.
And then as soon as the Oscar, ceremonies are there and you don't win, you know what I mean? It's like the Cinderella in the shoe. I mean, Cinderella and the pumpkin in the midnight hour.
And the pumpkin doesn't arrive. No. Take her home.
The coach, right, turns into
Whatever,
a pumpkin. I had a great time though. It was a lot of pressure, and I wasn't used to all the attention, and so it was confusing to me.